Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. It's a tad of a late one today, it's 5 o'clock, but to be fair, today I had my first taco... Mine's gone already. My Pavlov's dogs. My first Taco Bell in 17 years. To put that in perspective, the last time I had a Taco Bell, I had to drive across into the United States of America because their quality of meat did not meet the standards for the province of Quebec. So we used to drive an hour and a half over the border into the US just to get a Taco Bell. And if you were lucky, it did not leave you by the time you got back into Canada. But to be fair, it was just as tasty and delicious as I remember. Taco Bell. Mexican foods that Mexicans wouldn't be caught dead eating. And also, I don't know about you, Taco Bell, but I think fire is quite a strong descriptive term for your hot sauce. But it's alright, so I shall keep them and use them later. What do I have to eat this week? Well, I'm having another pizza because I'm still in my search for the perfect spicy pizza. Now, pizza apparently, the perfect spicy pizza. If you remember, obviously the hottest, spiciest pizza that I ever have had is the scarily spicy pizza from, it's not Carolina Reaper I don't think, but the Scary Spicy Pizza. Scary Spicy Hot Pizza from Iceland, but currently it's discontinued. It comes back in, goes back out. But that's nuclear. That is nuclear and tasty and delicious. But I'm also trying to find one, an everyday one that's not deleted or, you know, sticks around for the party, if you will. That delivers a kick. I really am dying here. So is Robert. Robert says hello. Hello. I snorted then as well. Yeah, that sticks around for the party that if I ever fancy a spicy pizza, I can have a try of. I have tried the TGI Fridays spicy family pizza. Spoilers, it's for me, family size, my ass. Spicy family pizza from Iceland, and that was alright. I tried that Gino D'Acampo spicy pizza. Spoilers, it wasn't spicy. I tried the Picanto spicy pizza from Iceland. Spoilers, it wasn't spicy. So today I'm trying the stone-baked hot and spicy pepperoni hand-stretched pizza by Sainsburys. Aren't all pizzas hand stretched? Because that's how you make the dough, isn't it? They don't make dough by machine. Anyway, why it tickled my fancy was, as you can see there, it has a 3 chili rating. I generally don't get out of bed for anything less than 3 chilies. So I saw this and I thought, I'm on board with that. Plus it's chilled, not frozen. I generally like my pizzas to be chilled because yeah, they seem to come out better in the oven. Is the oven preheated? I'll try not to fall over. Is the oven preheated? Yes, the oven is preheated. We are preheated this too. Oven cooked from chilled, 220 degrees Celsius, but we care not for the Fahrenheit, or fan 200 degrees Celsius, or gas mark 7, 11 to 13 minutes. So I'm going to do it for 12, or maybe 11. I don't know. I'm going to surprise myself. Leave my phone out for that. Right, so what are the ingredients? Our ingredients: fortified wheat flour, wheat, because it's, you know, it's all embossed because obviously it's an allergen, and they've got to let you know because apparently modern day pussies can't regulate their own fucking diets. Sorry, I hate this pussy and shit. It's everywhere. Flour, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, thiamine, tomato puree, pepperoni 10%, pork durum, wheat again. Why is wheat mentioned 3 times? Semolina, sea salt, dextrose, salt, paprika extract. The first spicy ingredient is all the way down there. To be fair though, you can see jalapenos, or as I'm a Bristolian, jalapenos. Paprika extract, cayenne pepper extracts, rosemary, okay, antioxidants, good, because that makes it healthy. garlic powder, paprika again, pepper extract. A lot of extracts, not actually the thing itself, I see. Sodium nitrate, mozzarella cheese, cow milk, tomato, cheddar cheese. Right. Piss all hot ingredients, to be fair. But it's a free chili rain. Look at the traffic lights as well. The salt is off the roof. The roof. I can't talk. It's 287 grams. That's absolutely nothing. Also, it was about £3 and change. Why is it that chilled pizzas in supermarkets are so expensive when it's their own brand? But if you go to the deli counter, they're cheaper and bigger. But obviously I didn't go to the deli counter. That is a pathetic pizza. Also, I'm going to have to do some sort of fixing everything on top of the pizza. Anyway, since I know you are interested, what do I have to eat this week in Crisp Corner? I found a shop squeaky shoes. I found a shop downtown for me yesterday that has 3 racks of imported American crisps. This is a life changer for me, as I always try and get a different bag of crisps every week, as you know, so I can make it from 9:30 to 3:15 in the morning, which is when I have my lunch at work. And they had so many like different types of Lays and Cheetos and stuff like that, brands I've never even heard of. But I thought, I'm not going to go mental, I'm going to save these. So I bought 2 bags, and the first bag was Cheetos Cheddar Jalapeno Crunchy. We get 2 types of Cheetos in this country. A flaming hot, spoilers, they're not hot. They like what's it's flaming hot, you know what I mean? They taste like sweets, they don't taste of hot. And cheese. I don't know why we don't get any of these. In fact, in the World Food section of most supermarkets, they have import Cheetos and they go for the ketchup flavour and the regular cheese flavour. Why aren't they putting these in? But I digress. So, I have these, hopefully they are hot. I also have iconic restaurant Lay's flavours, Pizza Hut Margarita. So quite looking forward to these. Obviously I'll be eating them on consecutive days and not on the same day, but these 2 bad boys were £6.38. Quite expensive, I feel. Anyway, since you also asked, what have I got new in Eddie's Bar this week? Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Only one new addition to Eddie's Bar this week. By the way, this is actually quite growing on me. I'm not going to lie. And this is still the best ketchup you can buy. And also, this stuff is fucking hot. I love it. Anyway, what do I have new in Eddie's Bar this week? I have this Fire Pit Korean style chili mayonnaise. Fire Pit, as you can see, is Tesco's own brand. I have not tried this. I am very much looking forward to it. I don't know what the deal with Korean style chili mayonnaise is. I'm assuming that mayonnaise in Korea is different than mayonnaise over here, or they've just made up shit to stick on the label to make you buy it. But yeah, so I mean, you can see shit in there, so it does have potential. But yeah, Korean style chili mayonnaise, it's got big shoes to fill if it thinks it's gonna encroach upon this bad boy. Anyway, let's have a look at the weather. It's currently about 21 degrees out there, which is, well, a little warmer than I would like. It's been raining on and off all week. Obviously, it's the wettest July on record, apparently, which is because of climate change. Yep, obviously. And yeah, so I'm not going to lie. If it is because of climate change and this is going to make it like wet and cool all the time, then I'm going to run my car. I'm going to pay someone, in fact, just to sit in my car all day long and run it when I'm not in it, to bring on the end of the world and keep a nice cool environment for me. Anyway, what have I got to talk about this week that's interesting, or otherwise known as bullshit? Reading some interesting facts about electric cars, because obviously petrol and diesel cars, no new ones will be allowed to be made by 2030, even though this is going to completely fucking destroy the economy. All of Europe is delayed this, so obviously car companies are going to piss off back there to carry on making cars, because all our fucking idiot politicians are virtue sling dickheads whose wealth insulates them from their own policy, and also they can afford the fucking shit that we can, because this will price the poor out of driving. Anyway, the thing is, by 2013 there are going to be 17 million electric cars on the road, apparently. Do you know how many charging stations in their entirety across the UK there are at the moment, bearing in mind that we only have 6.5 years to go? 46,000. Yep, we're on this one, aren't we? But the interesting thing is, the National Grid were on Radio 4 the other day and said they don't have enough power for this. We do not have enough power for this, and politicians are just blindfolded walking into fucking oblivion, because they're building new charging stations. Where was their Tesla one put in? Like something like 9 months ago, and they still can't turn it on because the amount of energy that it will use, the grid doesn't have to supply them. But yeah, this is the future. This is the future. Also, Exeter Service, this is mind-blowing. Exeter Service Station has put in 6, like whatever the top super duper charging is quickest hits points are, you know, out there. They put in 6. Now, if all 6 of those are in use at the same time, I shit you not, you can look this up, it basically will require the same amount of electricity as 1/3 of the power it takes to run the entire city of Exeter. Seriously? Fucking seriously. So ignoring the fact that electric cars aren't fucking green, you know, the fact that if you live in a city, then you obviously can only charge in stations and shit like that, because you can't just drop a cable out your fucking window. You know, if you live in a terrace house, it's illegal to obstruct the pavement. So unless you own a drive in the city, you can't charge your car. You'll be completely at the mercy of petrol stations. And yeah, there's only 46,000 charging points. This is just fucking ridiculous. Anyway, let's get into this bad boy. So, I said jalapenos, but can you see that? Unless there's a jalapeno hidden under every single piece of pepperoni on here, there are 2. There are 2 jalapenos. So, yeah, better be a bit sparing with them. That's a poor fucking show. I'm not going to lie there, Sainsburys. Anyway, let's get this bad boy out. Some sort of facial reconstructive surgery will be in order here. Can't spare the cheese because there's no cheese. Why do they put so little cheese on these things? I know I could add more, but for the purpose of these videos, I have to eat these things au naturel. I'm a bit underwhelmed by the level of cheese, certainly the level of jalapenos. And, well, to be fair, if the pepperoni is spicy, we'll try a piece by itself. Obviously not now. When it's cooked, but yeah, and obviously as well, oh no, that's the original piece of jalapeno, if you will, that I'd seen, so that's fucking poor as well. Also, there's bugger all red peppers. This is poor. This is poor. Look at this. That's poor. Also, there's a tiny little window, so you weren't there to know that there was bugger all of these on there. Excuse me, Wendy Pops. I am not impressed with that. Anyhow, let's start our engines, gentlemen. Oh, you can't say that anymore, can you? It might offend some fucking pussy. Right, good. Good. Let's start. Do this every week and I still can't find the fucking stopwatch. We're going to go for 10 minutes before we take a look. Bosh. It don't smell hot. It does not. There's no smell of heat whatsoever on this. It just smells of normal supermarket wimpy pepperoni. This better be good. You said 3 chili rating on the box. I'm looking at the box. 3 chili rating on the box. You better be good. Little bit of overhang as per usual. We'll keep that for when I pull it out of the oven. We're off and running. I'm off to watch Great American Railway Journey. See you in a bit. Hey, so we've come up to 11 minutes. I'm going to do it for 11 minutes. If you watch this series of videos regularly and know, well, watch when I've done, no. Watch, I can't talk today. Watch when I've done pizza, you know that I preferably underdo it, because especially in the case of this fucker, it's got no cheese on it. I hate it when, like, your cheese goes, like, not just, like, golden, you know, and like, crunchy and crispy and shit like that, but it just goes into the dark area, shall we say. Anyway, let's get this bad boy out. You go off. Step back. Did he get away with it? Yes, he did. I may. Ooh. Ah. First world problems. Right. So, I've just about got it on the right side. Can you imagine if you did that for 13 minutes like it said? I did this here 200 degrees Celsius, which is hot for a fan oven, isn't it? Especially for a pizza. Oh, I hope I haven't ruined all 2 of my jalapenos. Right, let's cut this bad boy. Wait for it, this is therapeutic. I'm assuming it's crispy because it's hand stretched. Oh, plastic. Yeah, you would have fucked this royally if you did this for 13 minutes. Gotta wash it now. My OCD won't let me not wash it now, sorry. Why am I bothering here? Good hygiene. Fire extinguisher of choice. Gonna go with the traditional, the classic knockoff supermarket lilt. Obviously we can't say lilt anymore because the wokes claimed it. So knockoff supermarket tropical crush 0, because Robert doesn't want to get fat and nor do I. Let's pick a piece that's got a jalapeno on. It's very, very thin. I tell you what, this better be bloody amazing, because this is a very expensive pizza for very little cheese, 2 jalapenos, and it doesn't even smell hot. Anyway, I'm judging before I have eaten, and I'm dying in my own salivation. So 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Where's the heat? Where's the heat? There's a tingle. Literally a wet spider sense tingle. I can tell that it's trying to be hot. It's a little bit in the back of my throat. That ain't a 3 chili rating at all. We're going to have a bite of a jalapeno piece. I can feel it at the back of my throat now. I'd say 1 chili rating, and that's me being bloody generous. It's not building. Right. This is my genuine tea. Bollocks, I'm going to go get some hot and spicy fucking chicken nuggets. This is not hot. There is no taste to this whatsoever. That's that question answered. The pepperoni, I'm assuming it is spicy pepperoni, but it ain't hot. I can feel that it thinks it's hot. It's trying to be hot. It's failing, is what it's doing. I'm talking with my mouth full. I'm a pig. I'm aware of that. To say I'm disappointed is a bloody understatement. I've got a little tingle there, a little tingle at the back of my throat. Certainly no more than 1 chili rating. But there's nothing to this. It tastes of nothing. That's supposed to be mozzarella. Actually, it's warming up a little bit, but it's too little. It's too late, and it's not saving the pizza. Right? No taste whatsoever. The cheese is bland as shit. The pepperoni, that's a red pepper, I'm aware of that. It's bland as shit. There's only 2 jalapenos. Granted, that's probably me failing. I can feel it. Actually, it is building. But it's not saving this pizza. I'm disappointed. Not enough jalapeno. Not enough cheese. Not enough red peppers. Use of the word spicy. Is optimistic. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Excuse me. Palate cleanse. That's just because I'm thirsty. I'm going to have another bite on another piece that's got a wedge of pepperoni on it. Excuse me, pig. It's chewy as fuck. You know what? Nope, you're not getting any hotter. Excuse me. No napkins. First world problems. If you're in Sainsburys and you fancy a pizza, do not get that one. Piss off to the frozen section and get one from there, because it is actually building now. I'd say 2 chili rating, but there's no taste to it. There's no taste. It's bland as shit. And even though it's bland, there's not enough of the bland shit on it. So I do not recommend that pizza. I do not recommend that pizza. I would take Gino de Campo's, excuse me, Winnie Pups, and the Picante, I think that's what it was, from Iceland. And I thought they were both, you know, average at best. They are fucking masterpieces compared to that shit. That is boring as tits. I feel that they took advantage of someone like me who constantly looks for hot and spicy on products. And yeah, ripped me off. £3 and change that was, £3 and change. Do not get it. I've taken a bullet for you here, so you don't have to. I'm also really disappointed because I like to have stuff. I've never had something that disappointing on Fat Friday. And I've been doing this for 3 years. Honestly, cannot express how disappointed I am in that pizza. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you tried this. Maybe yours was amazing and I just got the shaft, the end of the dregs, if you will, from the manufacturing process, hand stretched. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Generally, guys.